Good morning, YouTube, my YouTube family. For those of you who watch everything I do and care about what I say and do and see who I am, I just wanted to tell you, you mean the world to me. I love you and thank you. You are amazing and you are not going unnoticed. That being said, with everything that's been going on, the energy finally shifted and I'm so thankful. Thank God. Can we not do this again? My twin flame. I don't want another twin flame dark night of the soul, please. I feel his. Anyways, Spirit wants me to talk about what it means to be a clear channel. Okay? Some of us are just waking up and we don't know what that means. And they're also saying some of us have Christ light in us and we're not actively doing it. Okay? And so we've got to be very careful with these things and with these times, and Spirit needs our service. Okay, we came here to be in service. We came here to help God. We came here to help the world. We came here to help each other. And I have said before that we're going to need healers. We're going to need people helping to heal 111, all the damage that's been done. Remember, I still have Recovering Humanity written on my board. We are inching into that now, okay? And with what I went through, all I got was judgment rather than people caring what was happening to me. And what you guys watching me unfold in this things, like some people should have, you know what I mean? And I'm not allowed to be disappointed. What it is we need to learn how to be a clearer channel, okay? It can get difficult, it can get mucked up, and it cannot be as easy to be a clear channel, okay? So it's really important. And again, some of us are simply just waking up and don't understand what it means to be a clear channel, okay? So my name is Juniper Blue Mystique. I am the Ascension Master, Master Healer, and a Divine Guide. I am the one who brought about the Ascension for your planet. I activated pyramids. I rose Atlantis. I freed so many souls. We cleared Salem, Massachusetts. We've done so many things, okay? So many things. Like, my head, it would take me quite a while to explain them all. If you're new here, I have all the videos posted for you, 222. Check out my playlist. Check out my videos of clearing Mount Shasta, activating pyramids. Those are just some of the things that I have posted for you guys to do. The other things remain private. Like activating Christ light and bringing it down. I did that as well, okay? But those are only available for purchase. But you can actually even kind of watch how I process Jesus' death and everything. All of those are available for you, okay? Because his soul is also set free. That is who I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. And what up, homies, to my fam. I love you. All right. You can tell the energy shifted, right? I was thinking, am I bipolar? No, I know I'm not. This is nuts, and I'm tired of this. Sometimes I just wish, instead of wishing I wasn't connected to my twin flame, I wish he would just see me. I've always wished that. It's going to be 84 degrees here today, and I still have no air conditioning in this shithole, and I'm like, I'm just ready to leave here. Like, I don't know if I can stay here much longer at all. Like, I'm ready to hightail it out of here. And I know sometimes you want to go where people know your name. Well, I don't have a home, so I don't care where I go, honestly. I just want to go. I thought my family was here, and during these last few weeks, I've seen just how alone I am, and that's okay. That's why I am who I am, and you guys who are who you are. Right? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. This all has to do with being a clear channel. So as we're all awakening, at a very quick, sudden rate, with this ascension, with things moving, with things changing in the world, it is important to understand what is of us and what is not of us. Now, in being a clear channel, you can be channeling darkness, my dudes, okay? My twin flame, with his soul being attacked, it was constantly hitting me. It was constantly coming through. It was constantly trying to take over me. And so darkness can do that too. So you've got to be very careful with that. Also, there is layers to being a clear channel. And when you are channeling angels, imposters can also come through. These are things I'm not here to teach you about today, okay? I'm just going to teach you how to be a clear channel, all right? 444. In order to receive messages and be a clear channel, healing must occur, all right? Once we start doing healing, you start wakening up and you become more of a channel. Meditation. Meditation is key because in meditation we learn to control our mind. Okay? You cannot be a clear channel or decipher Spirit's messages without knowing how to control your mind. Otherwise, you're going to always be confused. Is that my thoughts? Is that Spirit's? The key is in controlling your mind. If you can meditate and go into nowhere and nothing, that's your key. And I do this so well. This is what I do, boom, instantly, okay, because of who I am. Remember, I caused my own awakening, my own Kundalini activation, my own everything, because I knew what to do, because I'm a master, okay? So when I tell you these things, trust me, they're coming from the highest source possible, right? Now, calming our mind is not the only thing, okay? Because if we eat junk food continually, that mucks us up. If we don't stay hydrated, that also mucks us up. We must realize we're a living vessel who is filled with energy, okay? 555, this video is very important. So, wherever you're placing your energy is what you're allowing to either flow or not flow. Does this make sense? So watch your thought processes. If your thoughts are taking over you cannot be a clear channel, okay? We're just waking up and you know, ego is a big thing. So ego sublimation will also cause you to be a clearer channel, okay? So as you wake up, ego will start to be annihilated. That's what happens. Ego's a big deal, and ego goes in layers, my friends. I don't know how many times I've heard people tell me, I don't have an ego. You do. Ego is in layers, and it's massive. If I can have 2% of ego, being the master healer that I am, you guys, I am not like you, okay? Not like any of you. And I have 2% ego, you have ego, my friend, okay? We do. It's just like karma, right? They're big things. They're not simplified. You can simplify them out, right? Meaning that we can learn to understand them, we can step above them, we can be like the eagle, where we rise above the fray, where they just don't affect us anymore that way. And that is great, right? And that's kind of how ego tells you to judge. Ego tells you, this is crazy, ego tells you all kinds of things. Ego tells you, oh, there's no coincidences. Or coincidence, right? That was just a coincidence. These are all ego-based, okay? Ego sublimation helps you be a clear channel. How do you do that? Set the intention to do it, okay? Say, I am ready to rise above my ego. Spirit, show me the way to do so. However, when we ask for things, even if you're not a clear channel, they're going to present for you in some way, shape, or form. It might be through a word from somebody else. It might be through a book showing up on your newsfeed. Oh, I need to learn about that, okay? That's how Spirit communicates. It's very subtle. It's not in your face. It's not, bah! Okay? That's not how Spirit communicates. That's how darkness communicates. All right? Trust me, I can tell you the difference between the two completely because of my twin flame journey. Okay? So what I got to tell you guys also, which is neither here nor there, but regarding the twin flame journey, is my twin flame wasn't the one who was always corrupt. There's always been corruption in the divine masculines. That is what we had to clear. Okay? So that's neither here nor there, but don't just judge my masculine as if it was just him. This was part of his purpose to clear. He just has to be strong enough to do it. Okay? And so I don't know why that came out, but it did. And so probably because they're trying to teach him as well how to be a clear channel, right? I feel that energy. But some of you also need to hear this, okay? So never be in judgment. Channel writing is a really good way to complete that, make it a clear channel, okay? And this is why that's something you should practice all the time. I channel write every day. And I am a clear channel. Like, I really am. It comes through me so easily. Well, until I got hit hard on this twin flame journey, I have some healing to still do, but the problem is we question it. So if you're questioning it, what does that mean? That you're in your head, okay? You must learn to be more present in your body, all right? So if you have medications, if you're on drugs, you cannot be a clear channel, period. Even me, I used to love to smoke pot, you guys. Jesus did too, okay? I don't care what you think, he did, and so do I. That's the only thing I've ever done, really, okay? But even doing that, Spirit's like, you must respect your gifts, okay? And that's also what caused a big part of the mishap, because my twin flame couldn't sober up in time, okay? And so, gods also don't like to come through any kind of muck, all right? And so you have to consider that as well. If you have a greater purpose, it's time to stop being selfish and worrying about what we put into our system and allowing our vessel to be the tool that it is needed for the ascension of this earth, because we are literally doing God's work. Okay. I feel like it's just not being respected for the reality of what it is, and that is sad. And what's hitting me heavy today is God repeatedly saying, we're all supposed to be in service at this time. Now, I've been in so much service, I'm depleted. Okay? I did it by myself, and I was not supposed to. Because, there was supposed to be a specific person with me that had the capabilities that I did. Okay? And I know I had help bringing down Christ light, but you guys were vessels. Okay? I had to take a hit for that too. Alright? And so, unfortunately, there's a lot of people missing their mark, which is really sad. Alright? And I've told you before, this is what I've been saying, but nobody's been listening, and I hope they do, because these are important. Regardless of my vibration at that time, you guys need to consider the attack that I've been going through, the struggle with my twin flame journey that I have been bringing forth for all of you. Okay? So instead of being judgment, we need to be helping each other. Oh my God, maybe she needs a healing. Maybe it's something I could provide. Maybe this is why God put me here right now. Right? We're going to need a lot of people who are willing to heal others at this time. That is what recovering humanity is all about. Okay? So, focus on being a vessel. Focus on being a clear channel. Focus on being actively present in these moments in time and following your nudges, whatever they may be, because I know how real and how important this journey is. It is hard to fathom, but I feel like a lot of people are not taking it for the reality that it is, or the seriousness that it is. The attack on me and my twin flame, and knowing how much danger I was in and how much pain he's gone through and how much pain I've gone through, and most of you don't see it, is scary to me. You're lucky. You're lucky that you have gods and angels fighting for you. Because if it was left up just to humanity, we'd be in trouble. We would have lost this planet a long time ago. And if all that's being asked of you is to do your part, whatever your spirit's nudging you to do, and to be a clear channel, and to be willing to help others outside of just helping you, I'd listen to that call. Because I don't want anybody else ever to feel as lonely as I have felt on this journey. And it's been more times than I can count. And I've had more people trying to take me down than help me up. That's scary. And again, I'm hearing karmic. Judgment Day is about reaping what you sow. Okay. Now I know that's not what I sow, because I know I've been there for all of you. Way more than I've ever needed to be. And that's why they keep telling me, my love will be returned back to me. I only hope it's from my twin flame, quite honestly. Because I've done a lot for him, right? So, in order to be a clear channel, okay, there's a lot to it. So on the twin flame journey, I'm giving these examples because it's really good examples, okay? I freed Jesus' soul. I am a healer just like he is, okay? So I have special gifts, all right? I do. And I was supposed to bring one through for my twin flame and wake him up and activate him and heal him. It's this light. It's this beautiful light that I have coming out of my hands. Same with Jesus, okay? And those that did that workshop were supposed to get that gift too, but they must be doing the work in order to receive it, okay? If you're not of service, you won't get it. It's not just given freely, right? Do you guys understand that? However, in the attack on my twin flame, that is why I broke my arm, because of the attack. I also found out she put a big thorn in my arm, and I pulled another thorn out of somebody last night. I don't know if it was my twin flame or what, but I pulled this huge thorn out of somebody's arm, and it was disgusting. It was bigger than mine, so I'm probably sure it was his. So I've healed my own arm miraculously. By the way, I only had a cast on it for 5 weeks, and they had to move my bones back into place. That's how bad it was, okay? They literally had to squeeze my arm bones back into place, my dudes. And that was part of the attack on me. And little did they know that I was going to sacrifice my arm for my twin flame. Okay? Because at that time, if I would have stuck drugs into my system, he would have gone down. He would have done the same thing, just different forms. Okay? So, if you don't think the ascension is serious, look at my whole story and wake up. Okay? And all Spirit's asking you is, if you wish to help, here's how to be a clear channel. Okay? We have chakras on our system, our hands, our feet, and our body. Okay? Learn about those. Learn how to clear those. Learn how to keep those open. That's what I teach my clients that I had. I don't know if I'll ever do that again, by the way. After this experience, I was just like, wow. I was a little bit mind blown in the outcome. However, we have chakra energy systems. Okay? And I understand that right now I'm a little bit in the muck of all the energies, and that will pass. Okay? So I make no judgments. I hold all my disappointments in ease and grace. Okay? However, to be a clear channel, we must realize that there are chakra energy systems too that are in play. Okay? So if we're sad, if our outer environment is amok, it's because our inner environment is amok, and all of these kinds of things. And so all of those come into play in order to be a clear channel. And the reason I'm also bringing that hand thing up in my twin flame is because I removed that last night in my dream. And so if that was real, it's probably also what was blocking him from being a clear channel. Okay, he has a lot of healing to do from that attack as well. And unlike me, he doesn't always have the angels just right there coming through because of his karma. They have helped him already, but not like they do for me. Okay. Also, he doesn't ask, they said. He doesn't ask very often. He doesn't call on the angels very often. And so that's his message. So if you guys want to be a clear channel, call on the angels, okay? Call on the angels for help, right? They will help you if you're willing and open and able to receive and of the light and able to give the light. They will act, they love to help. They really do, okay? So call on them to help clear you, call on them to help open you up. Healing can be required. Ego is a big deal, okay? But beyond those, you can still focus on being a clear channel. Clear your mind, stay in the here and the now, all right? Focus simply on here and now. Okay, I've said this from day one in my awakening. If you cannot focus on the here and the now and the here and the nowhere, then you're not a clear channel. Okay, so what do you got to do to be now in the here and the nowhere? Is your system full of drugs? Do you have some cleansing to do? Even fast food, you guys, even lower vibrational foods cause this, not just drugs and chemicals and pills and things like that, okay? But it is very difficult to be a clear channel if we don't have higher vibrational things flowing through our system and if we're not hydrated, all right? Because water is alive. Water is a source of life. Water helps energy flow, helps our vibration flow, okay? So, do your part. Be a clear channel, and I want you to surrender something to be a clear channel. So hang on. In order to also be a clear channel, we must surrender. Simply surrender in every given moment. Now you can make that complicated and go, I must surrender layers, or we can just drop in and surrender everything all at once and go into nowhere, which is what I'm good at doing. Okay. As the master that I am, I just knew what to do. I knew how often to meditate. I knew how to have my own Kundalini awakening. I knew how to do everything. I just did it. Okay? So it can be simplified. You can be like, I don't need to surrender layers. I am an onion, but I can surrender right down into nowhere, into nothing, and I can continue doing that. And as you do that, the layers will go. Okay? But you're becoming that clear channel. Regardless, somebody has something to surrender completely. in order to be that clear channel. Okay? So let's see here. By the way, would you guys know what it's like to watch somebody's soul being attacked? You see, that's also what the angels were telling me, is I'm the only one who could have done what I did. I'm the only one who could have freed my twin flame soul, not because I'm his twin flame, because I'm the only one who knows God's love, who works off of God's love, unconditional love. Not only that, I'm a God, I'm very powerful, very, very, very powerful. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that not many people on this earth would fight something like that and never give up. No matter what, because every day I heard how ugly I was. Every day I heard how fat I was. Every day they were trying to hurt me physically, emotionally, spiritually, took me down. This was a battle that I fought for 9 fucking months. 9-10 months, okay? I don't even think my twin flame knows how hard I fought for his soul. Okay? I know he had to fight with me, though. And so I'm trying to recognize that, which would be easier if he would just come here. Okay? You guys don't realize that. It's like, would you know when somebody needs your help? I don't think so. 2112. Because people don't always know how to say it, right? When the darkness is present, they're not going to go reach out and be like, help me. I did several times over on my channel over the last 9 months, right? But nobody even understood it, okay? So you guys have to realize that all of these things are bigger than you. And to be of service at this time means you must be a clear channel. Okay? Must be a clear channel. You must be focusing on other things other than just you. Okay? You know how many times I wanted to quit in this because I've given up my life for all of you? It's been rough. It really has. Okay, so it's not an easy journey, my friends. This is not an easy journey for all of us. Oops. All right, so again, somebody has to surrender to be a clear channel. I told you that, and so this is what's coming through. Surrender procrastination. You must surrender the need to put things off because you don't have time. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract the success you need, and if you don't, you may not survive. Okay? Surrender procrastination. Also, surrender your addictions. Somebody must surrender addictions to be a clear channel. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, taking action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives helps you be a clear channel. Okay? Just like I told you. If you're filling your body full of poison, you cannot be a clear channel. You must surrender your addictions, negative thoughts, bad foods, alcohol, substances, pills. I don't care what your addiction is, surrender it. Not easy, but it is. Is it easy? Is it not easy? It's all on you. Okay? Surrender fear. Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Okay? Let go of fear. Fear is a false entity. Okay? And once you give it power, it takes over you, just like addictions. They are technically false entities. We give them power. If you think I'm crazy, I've gone through the addiction of substances for my twin flame union, for the collective whole. This is part of what I've had to clear. I'm not joking you. And so I know addictions can be very overwhelming. I know they feel like they can take over every part of you. And I know I had to sit back and take that feeling on, head on, and learn the tools to take them down immediately. So I know they're a false entity. And when you give them power, they grow very powerful. But guess what? You can take your power back. Okay? And it may mean we still need to replace those addictions with something healthier. Because then we have a void. We're so used to doing something repeatedly. We like repetitive stuff. And until you replace that completely with something else, your body is still looking for it. Okay? So there's layers to an addiction. However, it is a false entity. And the more you give it power, the more it takes over you. So look at it that way. I'm taking my power back, bitch. Okay? Ooh, yeah. Take your power back, bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. You're not taking my power today. F you. Okay? Surrender fear. There's nothing to be afraid of except for fear itself. And there's also nothing to be afraid of right now except for not being in service, not being of action, not being a clear channel, right? And don't be afraid of those. Those are just great opportunities to be of service right now. Surrender that fear. There's no reason to be in fear. For you guys aren't fighting the whole battle. You have no idea what this battle is going on right in front of you. You're lucky. You are so lucky because you don't know the battle that is taking place. You don't know what I felt and what I went through, what my twin flame has felt, what he's gone through, and what the angels are going through, the masters. You don't know. There's no reason for you to be in fear. The battle's already being fought for you. Surrender the fear. Let go of that control. You're not alone. It's we fill our mind space with these stories. Stories of ego, stories of other people's voices, filling our space, convincing us otherwise. Why would that happen? Because you have a purpose that's greater than you. And their goal is to take you down. Whether they do it subconsciously or not. Trust me. I have literally seen people pop up in my world at certain specific times for a certain specific reason in order to keep me from a specific goal. And the moment I didn't let them, they disappeared. Even people I knew for years. Their goal was not to be a part of my life. Their goal was to block my progress. So be very careful with that. I'm not kidding you. Even people I knew for years that were supposed to be my friends. I remember on my path, I was getting to where I was doing like the moon clearing, and then all of a sudden it was like something would pop up and it would try to remove me from that in some way, shape, or form. And it would use anything possible. People, drugs, anything, fun, anything. Anything that they possibly can use against you to get you out of the process of what you're about to accomplish. That's what they do, and they use your fears against you. So if you have fear, it becomes a weapon, my dudes. If you have an addiction, it becomes a weapon. And if you're procrastinating, you could be hurting a lot of people, including yourself. You could be taking a lot of joy and prosperity away from you. So in order to be a clear channel, my friends, this is what Spirit says we have to do. I would like to know who's watching this video all the way through to the end. Those who are willing to be in service, see who I am, and listen to what I have to say, something special might be coming for you. Okay? So comment below. Let me know who's with me. Let me know who listens. And let's rise this vibration. Let's fix this movement. And let's get on with this ascension journey today. Are you a clear channel? What can you do to clear your channel? Comment below. So much love. For those of you who are new, I hope you stay. My journey is not normal. Take your time to get to know me. The proof is there. What I say is not set out of proof. So take some time. Enjoy your stay. Know that I love you, especially those that have been there for me and listened to me. Maybe very, very, very few. But I love you more than life itself. Till next time.